I got such a late start to the day. I woke up early as shit, but I didn't do jack shit until just now. I'm driving outside. Look at how nice it is. Oh my god. Dude, I've been avoiding sunlight for the entire day. Like, it's perfect outside. See that shit? Oh my god. The clear blue skies, barely any clouds. Like Ferris Bueller once said, how could anybody go to school on a day like this? There's something I wanted to talk to you guys about though. And this is a bit strange because I don't often bring this type of stuff up. About how our thoughts become things. And I wasn't really into that idea, you know, like law of attraction, where if you think about it, you bring about it. Whatever's in here, you know, it'll come to pass. And then other people are like, oh, well, I think about this stuff all the time, but I never get it. And the problem with that is, if you don't feel good about it or content about it, you're going to be shaking like a tree. You're going to be pushing that stuff away from you by circumstance. You have to be relaxed in order to attract what it is. I'm starting to pick up on that, and I'll tell you why. Well, let's see. How can I prove to you that thoughts work that way? That thoughts become things? Give me 2 seconds here. I'm passing by a school, and I don't want to hurt it. Whoa, that scared the hell out of me. Jesus Christ. I'll explain later. Uh-oh. Dude, there's so many vehicles around here. Motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, so about the thoughts thing. A thoughts becoming things thing. Ha 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 ha. So, as some of you know, my brother Brad decided to ditch out on me. Left all of his stuff in his bedroom. Left all the bills to me. Just straight up ghosted me, right? No way to contact him, nothing. And, you know, at first I was pretty depressed about it. Why was I depressed about it? It wasn't just the bills. It was also that, well, he didn't tell me why. He didn't give me a warning like, hey buddy, I'm about to move out of here. So you got like 2 months to move out, find a place. I could have lived with that, but he didn't say nothing. And before all this, before he ghosted me, before he took his ball and left the building, he and I were like in such harmony with each other, you know, we were like encouraging each other. It was all positivity. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, he made me think that we were totally cool. And then he just ditches me. So yeah, it was far more painful. It made me think that my entire life was a lie, you know? Like, if people are nice to me, do they actually like me, you know? Because if people act like they like you and then they do the complete opposite after that, it kind of fucks with your worldview. So I dealt with that for 2 years straight. Him being gone, me having to struggle with the bills. I still am. And with all that pain and all that depression that I've had to deal with since he did that to me, I've had to dig myself out and try to find the good in everything. Some dude not even going the speed limit at all. You see that? I had to honk at his ass. Okay, I better not blast. Hi, Suddy. Okay. Anyways, I have had to find a way to be positive about all of that. Not to mention other certain tragedies that happened in my life recently. But yeah, I found a way to be positive about everything. And it even gotten to the point to where, like a year ago, I was able to forgive him for ditching me. And then, like what, about 6 months ago, I started missing him again. I'm like, wow, I'm actually missing the guy that hurt me so much. I miss my brother. My brother Brad. So what does this have to do with anything? Well, this goes along with the thoughts becomes thing. It's, you know, well, I'm about to tell you. I'm blanking right now, bro. Because I got so much traffic around me. I'm trying to do this video for you guys because I haven't been able to post in 2 days. I gotta stop umming. And then I did it again. So I'd say about a month ago, I was finally able to visualize meeting up with my brother in a random store. And it was just about 4 days ago that I finally bumped into Brad. And he was sick as fuck, like he couldn't really talk too well. But it was so good to see him, you know. I embraced him, I gave him a hug, and he's like, I'm sick, so be careful. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I get sick. I haven't seen you in forever. I'm gonna give you a hug. And here's the skinny on that. Everything that happened between me and my brother Brad and our encounter, 4 days ago now? It all happened exactly the way I visualized it. But when I visualized it, I was totally calm about it. It was like I was living the moment inside my head as if it was already real. I was calm, I was collected, I was harmonious about it. I wasn't straining, like, I hope this works, I hope this works. You know, I was just chilling, you know. So thoughts do become things. It's just a matter of how you feel when you're visualizing. And yeah, I mean, some action has to be taken. I had to go to the store to get some stuff, and that's where I met my brother. And it was an incredible little journey, I'm telling you. Like, I was like, oh my god, my brother Brad. I mean, yeah, he was sick, he wasn't talking much, he almost didn't even look like he wanted to look at me, but I told him straight up, man, if you don't want to talk to me ever again, I understand, but can I have your phone number? And then he gave me his real phone number, so I must have did something right, homie. So, yeah, I think, well, okay, fine. Brad was kind of a fucking dick right around the end of our talk, telling me about how he had to walk on eggshells around me while we were living together. It's like, bro, you're not about to tell me that. Not with all the bullshit you put me through, too. I mean, yeah, I got my shit that I own about what I put him through on some level, but it was not near what he put me through. But I didn't even react to that. I held a little resentment towards his statement, because, I mean, he was talking about how, you know, he didn't want to be alive anymore, that he just wanted to die and all this other stuff. And he had everybody in my social circle literally just on edge, thinking that he was going to kill himself. And I went home every single day thinking, oh my god, I hope he's alive, because he wouldn't say anything to me. about it other than, yeah, I want to die. But yeah, it sucks too. Like, come on, bro. And I just spit all over my car. Fuck. And I'm starting to sweat. I wore a jacket in 70-degree weather. Anyways, it was a good visit, basically, for the most part, with Brad. And yeah, thoughts become things. Just visualize it in a calm way that if to the point to where it's like you're kind of bored with what's going on, but you're visualizing it, you're feeling a little gracious, you know, whatever. Feel natural about it. That's how you do it. For money, for relationships, everything. Because I've manifested some really impossible shit lately, and it really works. Give it a shot. Bye.
Literally.